Charge through BKB, ult through BKB of a lot of these BKB piercing stuns and bashes.
The question is it enough?
Opportunity for Ame. And their idea is with the Spirit Break, I mean, he's going to be pulling around. We're going to see No-Tail here, maybe die here as Chalice just keeps on staying on top of him with the Caustic Finale.
He did not expect this level 1 Caustic.
Laying out some taunts, but the dual breath is going to slow him down, and he's going to die.
First kill of the game goes to PSG.LGD.
But at least it's not that first blood. We are going to charge in from Jerix. He's collected a nice big wave. Now Seb's going to try and pop. That's why Ame and X-Nova, they're going to try and chase him away from this wave. Maybe even kill him here. That's why he's going to show up.
He doesn't want to just go into the bottom lane and pressure your tower. He wants to kill you while you farm.
And that's why PSG.LGD choose this DK. Not just because it can beat the Tiny in lane, but because it's a hero that can pressure the mid tower whenever Thompson does try and go for those rotations. Bottom lane, they do manage to kill FY with the Ion Shell combo. Jerix, stun comes out, and they will trade supports.
But Seb is getting a lot out of this lane. As much of a free time as Ame has had, so is Seb, they don't really have a way to kill him easily. No real hard stun aside from Ame. There's no real follow-up to that. But he's out of mana right now. This should be a death.
Yeah,
a little bit too greedy.
Even if he did have the mana for Surge, X-Nova made sure to be there. We could have disrupted. Especially those...
Radiant's bottom
they're going to try and kill No-Tail at top lane. They really have to. Drop the Veil. They do have the Epicenter if they want to try and go for it, but instead, Chalice goes for the body blocks. And it looks like it's dead.
That is so much damage.
Yeah.
Veil 4 levels
ahead of you in that timing as Seb and Jerix manage to take that bottom lane. Charge in on X-Nova. They are going to be able to get the double Ion Shell on top of X-Nova's going to disrupt one of them, especially with the bash from Jerix. It is impossible for the Shattered DB off to try and defeat that. We're going to Shrine up. PSG.LGD can go ahead and invade on this right side, but you can see No-Tail's brought Thompson up here. And they might just be able to get 3 as a result. They chain stun on it, Chalice will toss up in the air. They pick up that battery room, but now the Epicenter. It could be No-Tail in trouble, especially with that Veil. It's so much advantage. The support does die, but for OG, they call it space and gold for Anna. PSG.LGD have not just been able to invade the jungle that often.
Because they want to take mid tower first.
And we've seen Somnus try and take this mid tower, but every single time OG had formed a strong defense with the Radiance up. Maybe Anna thinks he's strong, but Temple Grave's going out, but the Ice Path isn't going to be good enough to protect him. And now Somnus being run down. What a stun! And Somnus pops out of the jungle and hits 3, but still, Somnus being chased down by this Ion.
Anna's way too strong right now.
Falling over everybody. The Unstable Concoction spotting FY for a moment. FY trying to hide. The Unstable Concoction does explode on the Alchemist. So FY will force them to chase a little bit farther, but eventually he will die. What a big win for OG. As you said, that timing was all important.
He's so strong. They can't do so many things.
There's a lot of 6 synergies for the OG side. They need to be able to get kills in order to get towers, and they're going to start by killing FY in the mid lane. Chalice is going to TP in, trying to return fire. Pops the Veil, the charge coming in, and Chalice, he needs to be careful here. They do have X-Nova who's going to be able to disrupt them. The BKB's been used. Up at the BKB, they haven't gone straight on Anna, but he just doesn't do enough. Anna, he's a monster right now, and he is pulling down every single member of PSG.LGD under the grave, and now he's going to chase down Ame. Gets him with the Unstable Concoction. Ame can't get out. He's dead. The only members of PSG.LGD that can survive, the ones that made their way behind the tier 2 tower nice and early. Both X-Nova and maybe Somnus realized that OG's just too big already.
You saw the Sven run in. Ame pops his God Strength. Thought he was the strongest hero in the game. Anna said no. Maybe he just needs to farm.
Add in another 50 damage for Anna's Alchemist, and now he's going to be even more effective at bringing down towers, but they have been split up a little bit. They're going to try and go for the bottom lane. They quickly execute X-Nova. And trying to catch Somnus as well, cutting through the trees, but Jerix will make sure he cannot escape the Ice Path. Buy Somnus a little bit more time. The TP coming in from Chalice as well. Can he get there in time? There's going to be the double Ion Shell burning away Somnus. The double bracers just isn't enough protection.
Thompson wants more. Doesn't have a toss-up for 2 more seconds. Chalice gonna give up on this top lane.
knows he's got to be careful here because now Hannah is going to come down from that high ground. And they've already used most of their TPs. They're going to be able to bring in somebody with no tail. They're going to heal up immediately. Ame's going to be able to cut his way.
The charge is coming across the map.
Actually fine. Thompson has a blue dagger up in a second. Can they actually chase down Ame, or it's going to be Xnova, whose life is going to be forfeited instead? In fact, Jerix is probably going to die here. He's charged in a bit too deep. The Avalanche, unstable concoction. They don't go for the support. They go for the chorus. They're still trying to finish up Ame here with the BKB activated by Anna. No tail going down underneath the sandstorm, but it's their timing line. Tier 3s to die. Anna doesn't care about tier 3s. He doesn't care about the tier 4s even. He's willing to die. But the TP coming in from maybe Somnus. He's going to try and get the kill onto Thompson. He is taking out bit by bit the Spirit Vessel, but he is actually going to live. The Spirit Poison is going to beat up. It seems now challenged. Run down by Anna. Anna is very low, but he still has that Aegis. So Somnus, he commits heavily to be able to finish him up, but now he's stuck. Now he's trapped. He's actually stuck. It's fucking man, and now he's going to get... Oh no! Somnus thought he could get out again, but Thompson will deliver the finishing blow with Alpha Set for the triple kill.
He walks in, his own illusion
Radiant's top tower
fights against him.
PSG.LGD.
The fact that OG can dive into tier 3s at 18 minutes into the game, the knockback from Jerax, who continues to be unafraid, slowly charging forward, and they're just going to die for it.
He is going to wear out, but Anna is going to be able to get the counter kill onto the Shadow Demon. But now Anna is heavily extended himself, and he does have that BKB, but if he's chased so much back again, he may actually fall here. Double rate, what's the BKB? Where's the physical? He's going to get searched out. No, he's searching away. Now he's going to turn. He's going to turn. What a madman. He turns around and kills Chalice. Ame, they were all stunned up underneath the ice path. Another round of the Stormhammer. Chemical Rage has worn out, but it's surged away once again.
Maybe is back, but still the lack of farm.
They want to be able to fight for the bounty runes. Thompson, ready to go. He's going to wait out the ice path. He can blink forward, toss back onto Somnus, or he can look for more. And he's going to look for more. And sure, he's going to grab Jared.
Finds both of them,
and then double charge. Into the charge, into the vacuum with the wall. What a sick combo from OG is now. They look to be able to run down even more heroes. Xnova. Unstable concoction will actually stun himself, but Xnova just playing a game of ring around the rosy. But it has a deadly finish for Xnova. It's now 9-20. OG marching high ground at 20 minutes again.
They have to deal with Chalice, who sits in the sandstorm, is going to back out the charge. Probably not going to complete it.
Okay. Takes a few shots from the fountain, no big deal. Dances it off.
Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
And they're going to take Rax 20 minutes in. LGD cannot contest them at this point. Ame has finally realized what the situation is, and it is dire.
Radiant's top barracks has fallen.
He's going to try to get his BKB just so he can fight, but
22,000 net worth, 17,000 lead for OG. And you can make as many arguments you want about an Alchemist and how he's supposed to be ahead, but no way he's supposed to be this far ahead.
Yeah, 17K. Normally when we say that, we mean like 5, 6. That's okay. 17. You are behind.
Chain stun. They're going to be able to get 2 different stuns, but Somnus holds on to his. Thompson makes his entrance back. He's going to be another with the double damage from Thompson, and Hannah dealing so much damage as well. Tier 2 to fall, and a tier 3 surely to follow as PSG.LGD. They just lack the strength to be able to deal with this any longer. Thompson's going to be able to get his entrance into Xnova. Follow up onto Chalice as Jerix managed to get the Nether Strike onto him. Chalice burrow strikes away.
And they're just going to call it.
GG.
Sven picked up his BKB, not even going to bother at this point. He understands how this game has been done in.
I mean, Anna couldn't have said it better, right? With this chat wheel as they
look at that.
Oh, look at that.
Disrespect.
I'm sorry, crowd. Where are you at?
Excuse me?
Where are you at? I don't hear you. Oh.
It almost feels like the crowd's giving them a little bit extra motivation.
Oh, yeah.
You see no